As in any roundup, the observation area is determined by the roundup contractor. In this case, we were positioned high on this hill in a rocky crevice, and we could only see the approach to the actual trap pen. We couldn't see where the burros were coming from.
Get their respiration, zero in for about 40 seconds, try to get a count, what we can look at later, see how hard they're breathing.
As it turns out, my colleague was unable to zoom in any closer than I was, despite the good quality of my zoom. We're in a rock face above the trap pen, probably a quarter to half a mile away. We can see a great number of burros waiting in this trap pen. They had no water all day, after having run probably harder and faster and longer than ever before in their lives. 80 degrees, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., no water. Three minutes after penning that last group of burros, this next family followed. Thinking these burros were as good as in the pen, I moved my camera.
He's made a break. He's made a break. These other ones are running after him.
A couple of these burros look to be heavy with foal. This pretty Jenny in the back is one that I'm thinking is heavy with foal.
Oh, oh.
Boy, they look healthy, I have to tell you.
Yeah, she does look like she's with foal. Have they loaded any yet?
No, none.
And so now it's 4 o'clock. They've been out here since 9. 5 hours, no water. Man, that's disgusting. I'm sorry.
And here's a baby burro. Many foals, wild horses and burros, get stranded and left behind during the helicopter chase.
Two cowboys had to go after this little one.
This is the determined Jack who made a break for it earlier.
Do they both have burrows?
Okay, now this shoving with the foot I can sort of understand. But this, that was a kick.
He's pushing his horse into it, trying to get him to move.
Again, that's something that the wild horse and burro advisory boards depend on. That board meeting with wildlife discussing yesterday pertaining to where we identified 3 separate HMAs that should be in Nevada calls them complexes. So it's kind of like here what's identified.
Elise, do you know which person is Troy?
I haven't seen her.
Oh, you haven't?
What is that wrangler with the blue paddle using to prod that burro? Some closing thoughts here. One Jenny was found dead in the trailer after the 20-minute trip to the temporary holding facility. These burros went all day with no water in this 80-degree heat. 52 burros we see. BLM wants only 72 in the entire 800,000 acres that comprises this Twin Peaks herd management area. So this is in deference to all the cattle and sheep that outnumber the wild burros and horses by at least 3 and up to 5 livestock for every wild burro or horse on this land, purportedly for wild horses and burros.